Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
Hey, what's up on this Wednesday? I'm so excited to be here on a Wednesday as usual. Welcome to GirlChatSports.
Welcome to GirlChatSports, episode 136.
136. 36
we are
episodes.
Making moves.
We are making moves. We're doing really well.
We're live here. We're a little late because we jib-jab a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's Game 7 Stanley Cup right now. The Blues are up. Shout out to all of our people out in St. Louis, Palmer, Arlington, all the guys over at In the Zone Network, and ladies. Shout out to Sports with Ashley. She has a new podcast and will be the new host for In the Zone. Yes.
Congratulations on that, Ashley.
Yeah. So right now, Blues are up 2-0.
2-0. And we're going into the second period with that, right?
We are.
Yes. Go Blues. Go Blues. Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, we just came on live, but we're doing a special Father's Day tribute to the fathers, angel dads that are here with us still. And I'm just proud to have this young man in studio today with me. Someone I've looked up to my entire life. I mean, aside from my dad, big ups to my dad, and then big ups to my younger brother. I look up to both of them as well. But I also have my brother, Brian, here in studio. And I'm not going to call him older brother. I'm just going to say my more mature brother, right?
Yes,
that's in studio, who is a dad. And he's married, ladies. Don't let the smile and charm fool you.
Don't be in the DMs.
Don't be trying to... No. I have to make that a very strong case right now that he is definitely married. But he, what's so cool about my brother is he and his wife collectively have 5 kids.
I love that.
5 kids.
Yep.
And name them all down the list, because it's a list.
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Go ahead and shout
them out. Shout out to Brian Jr., which he's 24 years old, 6'7", and think he's everything.
6'7"?
Yeah. My son Christian, which is he's 22. He's a little smaller run of the group, but he's
a good
He has a lot of talent. He has a lot of talent.
I would say he's like 5'11".
Yeah.
I'll give him that 5'11".
5'11".
Yeah.
And I have Creed, which he's 19, soon to be 20.
Ooh.
Yeah. Redhead, weighs about $150. Wet.
How tall is he now?
Creed is about 6'3".
6'3". Okay.
6'3".
So you got 6'7", 5'11", 6'3", and then you got...
I got my son Khalil.
Yes, recent grad.
Yes, recent grad. Congratulations, Khalil. And Khalil is about 6'3". He's a football star. Well, used to be. He's contemplating going back to school, so that's another dilemma. So and then I have my daughter Chloe, which she is the diva.
Yes.
And she is more work than all of them put together.
Well, because she's the only girl,
right?
Obviously. And the baby.
Yeah, she's the
That's
baby.
Like double. That's like double whammy right there. The baby, the only girl.
Right.
Of course she is. She's a princess.
And she has her own YouTube too.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Chloe.
was
Yes. Doing big things
on.
on her YouTube. Shout out to Chloe.
Check out our latest one. You'll like it.
Oh, okay.
Where can we find Chloe?
It's your girl Chloe on
is
it's your girl
Chloe
on YouTube.
Cool. We'll have to look that
Subscribe, everyone.
So thanks for joining us.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little bit about, obviously we're going to get into the NBA playoff situation.
Of course.
We'll talk about KD.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this U.S. women's soccer team.
Yes.
We'll talk about the concerns over maybe scoring too much, which we'll talk about it, of course. And we'll get into a little bit of football news.
Yeah, there's some football news.
There's some major HBO
Hard Knocks news. I'm very excited about that.
Super.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm super ready.
And then we got some Vegas stuff coming up too.
Yeah, I think we should talk about Vegas.
Yeah, let's talk about Vegas.
Yeah.
You down for that, bro?
I'm down for it.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah,
we're not going to pull. You're not going to make you.
Yeah, but he's welcome to. Shout out to all the dads out there, our guys from Let the Ball Bounce, the fellows from Unnamed Sports Show. If you're a dad, happy early Father's Day. Like I said, this is the Father's Day episode.
Yes.
So I went last Saturday. We'll just segue into it, to the Lights.
The Lights game.
Yes, the Lights game. So shout out to Coach Winalda, dad, and recently had a birthday and all that good stuff. So this was against Orange County FC. And
that's who they also had faced in the last
in the Open Cup tournament. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this was actually a regular game series match. And it was, the thing with Orange County FC, and I said it before, the players are pretty tall. Like how Brian was saying about the boys being the height.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty similar to how this FC team was. I mean, they were super, super tall. Like, so the ball would hit their head. You know how you bounce it off, trying to score. And it just go up so high. And it's like, dang, why is it going higher than our players? But that's because they're so much taller. And the game was kind of a back and forth thing. We had scored the first goal, which, yay, we love it. We'll take it.
That's good.
And that was kind of later on in the second half of the match. And then they scored. And so then it was kind of like, oh, man, we've got to score again. But the time was running out. So,
but we are still undefeated.
We are undefeatedly at home. It was a draw as a result. They did do something differently as far as activities because the Lights, okay. Have you been to a Lights game yet, Brian?
Not yet.
You got to go because this summer the tickets are only $10.
Great.
And the games are starting in the evening at 7:30. But they do this thing like a poolside. It's like a pool, they had all these little
It's what they
pools
call on the pitch.
in the
it's those
pitch.
little, were they inflatable ones?
Yeah, they were inflatable pools.
So they weren't the little plastic ones.
No, they were
must have switched it
inflatable.
up.
They
Okay.
switched it up. It wasn't a plastic pool you buy at Costco
for
or
your-
where,
yeah.
or Walmart or wherever. But it was an inflatable pool. But it's $50 to have that pool set up sitting on the pitch on that side. But they had a row of kids having a good time frolicking in their own private pools.
Couple of little models in their swimsuits I saw.
Yeah, but I didn't see them when I got there. It turned into definitely kid friendly.
Right.
And it also was more so the parents there with their feet in the water and that kind of thing. So that was kind of cool. So shout out to that.
Yeah.
So, and the weather was not too bad. Because, now we're in this triple digit weather.
But
starting
7
to get
p.m.
hot.
isn't too bad.
No, the sun goes down, but here's the interesting thing that they started doing for the players. They take a 30-minute interval water break in between the match now because it's so hot.
So what,
So
where halftime is?
Yeah.
Oh, no, every 30 minutes
they take a water break.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Not
gotcha.
a 30-minute, it doesn't take that long.
Gotcha.
But every 30 minutes of the soccer match, because of the heat, they do, they take a water break. So that was kind of cool. It was different. So I guess going forward with the Lights games, this is what it is. And I think they have an upcoming match this Saturday, but I don't think it's here. I think the next one is.
No, it's here.
Oh, it is here.
It is here.
Oh, so Brian, you gotta go.
It is here.
You gotta go.
And they've got the Aviators, they have $2 beer Thursday.
Right.
So now Coach Winalda, who we love, of
Oh,
course,
yes.
has made his own $2 tequila shot.
Yes.
And he made his own Waldo, so it's called the Waldo drink.
Yeah, it's Jarritos and tequila. Mixed.
Yes, mixed together.
But $2 shots. I mean,
$2, and it's Los Altos
Man.
tequila shot.
Can I tell you something? If people go out there,
$5 for a drink, $2 for shots.
$2 for shots, and they get, oh man, I can only imagine.
CPS gonna be busy on a Thursday night. I'm just saying.
Why you gotta put CPS out there?
I mean,
Man, you think? Hopefully, we'll do the right thing. Everybody drink responsibly. Let us preface. We are not trying to.
Lyft and Uber are out there for a reason.
Right.
If you're going to bring your kids, make sure you're not indulging.
Right. And it was cool because we have some pictures of just some, and shout out to Mike Dixon from Las Vegas Sports Daily. He took some great photos. He also took photos of Winalda with his family. We actually have
part of his family.
Not full tribe, but everyone that came for him. And then a picture of Tommy Olsen and his dad.
We know we love our guy Tommy.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Who actually had a really good game being goalkeeper that night. I know he let one get past him, but, and it get a little frustrating. It happens, but it is what it is.
What can you do, right?
What can you do?
Do we have the pictures?
That's what it is. Yeah, do we have pictures? Yeah.
Quan, shout out to Quan.
Quan.
Always with a handful of mangoes.
Rubbing over there.
Whoa. Enjoying it.
Yeah, he is. Loving it. Loving it. All right, so we got the pictures up. One is with Coach Winalda. The other one is with Tommy.
And so we had 6 kids. I believe this was 3 of them and his wife.
And his wife, yes.
So that's awesome.
And then you said a third picture. Was it just Winalda and the little ones, the girls? Yep.
I think so.
So it's Winalda and his girls.
Yeah,
and
the kissing faces.
Yes.
I think.
Oh,
It was
cute.
super cute.
Very cute. And then Tommy and his dad, who they look just alike.
Seriously.
They look just alike.
So Tommy will age beautifully.
Yes.
I mean, both of his parents.
And both of his parents are great.
gorgeous.
Shout out to Mary Beth and then Dad, and then shout out to him because I saw him this weekend in Nordstrom.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, bought some stuff. So
I love
thanks
that.
for the support always.
Yay.
Yeah.
Good.
So you said the NHL awards. We'll move on right into hockey.
Right. So like
locally.
I had talked a little bit last week is that I know our Golden Knights aren't really out there, but there was a golf thing. I think shout out to Mike Dixon. He's out there right now. So check out Vegas Sports Daily for their upcoming article on like Ryan Reeves was out there, a couple other players. They were doing some kind of charity golf thing. They also have their charity softball thing this weekend with the Raiders. But the Knights, so our minor league team, the Chicago Wolves, they were in the Calder Cup, which was like their Stanley Cup version. They were last week I talked about how they were playing where they lost to Charlotte. So they didn't win 5-3 on Saturday. So but they made it to the cup, so that's good. That's still great. The NHL awards are still out here on the 19th at Mandalay Bay Event Center. So that's going to be fun. The broadcast starts at 5. But what's funny, our guy, the Jeopardy guy, James
Jimmy
Holzhauer.
Man, Jimmy was on a win streak for a very long time.
33 appearances.
Yeah.
I think over $2 million. Like
over
$2.5 million.
$2.5 million. He got knocked out by this lady. I believe she was a librarian, young chick, on one of the questions. I can't remember what it is.
Girl
but that's
power.
okay.
Thank you.
Girl power. That's what we do. We knock them out.
We knock them out.
We knock them out.
Just saying.
But yeah, but he's going to be hosting this NHL event.
Well,
right?
he's not hosting. He's going to be, what are they called? Giving an award. He's one of the presenters.
Oh, he's a presenter there. Oh, okay.
He's not hosting it.
He's not hosting.
I don't think he's that.
Oh.
He ain't up there yet. But.
Oh, he's Vegas.
He's a Vegas kind of. Vegas, I mean, I think he had sounded the horn in the Knights game before during the playoffs. I mean, he's like a Vegas face, but I don't think he's gonna be.
He's gonna be the new mayor of Las Vegas, like the face, like how Wayne Newton was our face. It's Jimmy now. Sure. No, I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, he'll be there. But here's the deal.
Okay.
Our Knights, we only have one real award that we're going to be up for, and that's from Mark Stone, who's going to be a finalist for the Best Defensive Award, which is the Selke Trophy. Did I say that right? You know me, I'm a 2-year hockey fan, so I just want to make sure.
You're still better than me. So.
Are you keeping up with them at all, Brian? Do you want?
Well, not now.
Have kind of.
I mean, as far as
they
like
sparked
when you were
something with me.
They did spark something with you.
It's the first original team. Me being a native son in Vegas, that I can actually say that's my first team. So I can roll with the Knights all day. My truck's black and gold, by the way.
Oh. Throw a couple stickers up on there.
Right. The Knights license plate, or are you getting the Raiders one? We'll get into that.
Get to that later.
We'll just get into that. I just want to check.
He really wanted to say something there real quick.
I know he did. And so we have a picture of Brian and the kids up as well as we're talking.
Yeah, sure. Show the kids off.
Show the beautiful kids.
I keep saying kids, but they're grown. I mean, they're really just grown.
Young adults, I should say. I still think of them as my little babies.
Yeah.
Because we always see them, like, I would have never thought that because, your parents see you still as, like, these little people at times, and they have their moments. But not my parents. They see us as grown folks. Yeah, that's over with. Yeah. But great family, neat kids. And speaking of that with Brian, the boys did something with their height that, statistically or like stereotypically, sometimes you think, oh, these kids are tall. We'd assume they're going to play basketball. They went a whole nother direction.
Tell me about it.
They play volleyball.
Yeah.
How did volleyball come into the picture, I guess?
It was Christian. It was the 5'11", the smallest guy out of the group. He loved volleyball.
Yeah.
And he just gravitated towards it. And then his little brothers, as we went to every game, he just, realized that this is what I wanted to play. So Creed started right off after Christian did, and then Khalil came running along in the middle of football and everything. And even Brian played volleyball.
Wow.
Yeah, because we went to Sunset Park one day and we was playing basketball, and this kid was just flying all over the place. He was dunking the ball. I'm like, hey, what team you play for? And he told me, and I said, okay, you're a point guard? He's like, no, I play volleyball. And I said, you're playing volleyball.
Wow.
That's what
And Brian, I pushed him into volleyball. And he pushed most of his teammates at Cheyenne High School.
Shout out to Cheyenne.
Volleyball. Yeah.
I'd never, being tall, people say, oh, you must play basketball, volleyball. And I was like, I can't jump. I have like zero air. So volleyball was not happening for me as a kid. Like it was, no.
But the wonderful thing about volleyball is that no matter how big you are, you can play volleyball.
No matter what the size is.
No matter what the size is.
Well, yeah, but I feel like if you're going to block, you should be able to jump or have long arms. I have neither one.
They rotate, but you do have some small people that can jump.
Right, I can't.
And the thing about it is, it's all about strategy. It's all about returning. The whole nine. I've watched volleyball, and it's just almost like baseball to me. Anybody at any height can play. So it's amazing. It's really amazing.
And I always said if I ever had kids or boys, I would probably push them for the baseball thing.
I would too. Baseball or golf would have been my two choices.
But volleyball is just a good avenue too. I would have never have guessed that with them. Because
it's a good avenue if you're just trying to play. But as far as girls, it's the best avenue because colleges only give out scholarships to girls because the boys take up most of the academic scholarships for all the other sports. So when guys go to play volleyball, they got to go back east. They got to go to Pepperdine. They got to go to a big name school. They can't just play on the West Coast because not all UNLV is not supported financially by the volleyball team's not supported financially.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, we have a lot to say about UNLV. We're not going to talk about it today. But.
Go UNLV.
That's you? Okay. Well, then a new coach? You like the new basketball coach?
Hey, I'm down with everything. You know what my thing is there's going to be nobody like Tarkanian ever.
Of course.
Well, yeah, you can't compare.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. They ruined it so bad for Tarkanian to where he couldn't come back. He couldn't, hand down a predecessor to that team. It's going to be a very long time. I thought his son was going to do it, but he went a total route.
Yeah,
but at least to bring the program back halfway because they struggle.
Yeah.
And the recruiting, hopefully, like I said, there was that whole new the facility they're going to have. Hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
But, football and basketball just struggle.
Well, it's about family values. You got a lot of people, a lot of good coaches that say, hey, I don't want my kid coming to Vegas because it's a party town. I don't want them distracted. They want that college, town type of thing. But it's hard. It's like the Miami Dolphins,
Yeah. And I've made that analogy before of why I didn't want the Raiders to come here because I was like, we're going to end up like the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Because there's a party city and these guys are going to get distracted with the women, the club life, and the camp. This is a city where your vices get exposed. Vices that you didn't even think you had get exposed. So,
yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
It's not a good town to be married and be a pro athlete.
Well, you're married. And
I'm not a pro athlete.
I know, but I'm saying, but you're still a married guy with the household and everything. And you're from here. Okay, is that the advantage?
It's different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different. I don't come down here. The only time I come down is when, I'm either invited or someone says, come with us, but I don't come here. I know the roots of Vegas and I know what goes on. I think to have a good, solid program all over the city, you got to have a good foundation of family value. And one thing is that Vegas takes all that away. And I've watched it with couples come out here and think they're going to start a new life. And before you know it, 2 years later, they're divorced.
Yeah, I've seen that too, unfortunately, because like I said, the vices get exposed. It's kind of one of those things that, sometimes you can't help it.
Can't
help it.
Sin City.
Yeah.
You got to be tougher than that.
Yeah, you do.
That's right.
You really do. And have discipline. And guys, you're more than welcome to call in.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
I need a shout out too for everyone that posted on Instagram too about their fathers, the acknowledgement. Shout out to Dre Wade for his dad, James Wade. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
For Ed Sy, my girl Adriana's husband and father of 3, who's putting all 3 of his kids. He's got all 3 of his kids in college right now. Very impressive. One of them's going to be a Duck. Or she is a Duck.
Nice.
For an Oregon. Yeah, I know that's a little. It's not
touchy
UW.
It's not touchy. It's a little touchy subject for me.
And then shout out to Viva Lights because we did talk about the lights. So I want to shout out to all the men that are the dads that are staffers, the players, the
anybody
fans,
in any of the facilities
that
here.
Show up for lights.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Coach Lambier. I think we shouted him out.
Coach Lambier for sure.
Yeah. So.
And all the aces,
and
players,
all the ace
fathers,
fathers. Happy
there.
Father's Day. Yeah. But you guys can give us a call in the studio, 702-608-3259. That is the number. You want to say something to my brother. You want to say something to me. You want to say something to Mel. You want to say something to Quan eating mangoes over here. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do so. So let's talk about the Aces because we missed that one home game the past Sunday, but then they had a road game against New York Liberty. And that was a little devastating.
Yeah.
Because the Liberty have been on a losing streak since last season, and we handed them their first win for the season.
I mean, granted, it was in New York.
It was in New York, but I heard, and I didn't get to see the game, but I heard there was a lot of bad calls against us, which that's always a problem.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch that. I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that either.
Game instead,
oh, you did catch the Sunday game? So how was Sunday's game?
It was good. I mean, they played well.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited for Friday's game because we'll get to play the Liberty again. But
so
here
hopefully we'll be able to take that back. Have you been following the Aces since the season started, Brian?
A little bit.
Okay.
Here and there.
Okay.
You know.
Or the WNBA.
Or the WNBA.
WNBA, yeah. I'm kind of leery. I want to see how long it sticks.
What you mean?
Yeah.
What sticks? It's been 23 years.
Yeah, but
what sticks?
I mean the fan base and whatnot, and everybody getting. I mean, because a lot of times you see it, and it looks like it's not a whole lot of interaction with it and whatnot. I mean, you girls are bringing it up. I mean, you bringing the attention to everybody. But
we're trying to because we've already had we had an episode like 2 ago that was about just the inequalities in women in basketball. Not saying that they deserve or should get what the men get necessarily as far as tons of millions of dollars, but I mean their max is like 115, and that's only like 4 players that get that.
Yeah, coaches get more than that. The NBA.
Assistant coaches in the NBA get more than that.
Yeah.
Trainers get more than that in the NBA.
Yeah.
The
you know what I mean?
boy gets more than that
their
in the
minimum
NBA.
there is like $800,000.
Yeah.
So why do you think that's happening?
Well, they have a lack of money, lack of revenue.
Yeah,
which
but the NBA
hopefully
doesn't own them.
No,
it's not
they support them.
They support them, but it's not affiliation to the NBA.
Yeah, but popularity makes everything grow.
Okay, so my question to you is: we have them here. Did you go to a game last season?
No, I didn't. I didn't get a chance to go.
Okay,
and why not?
My bad.
No.
I have 2 jobs. I have 5 kids.
Okay.
We okay. Okay.
You see how I rolled out of
We're going right back into it
Okay.
though, because my thing is this season's a new season. We've got great players. We got a #1 draft pick again.
Okay.
And we've got a 6'8" center that's showing some dominance.
Liz a beast.
She's a beast, and I think it's just like with your daughter and with your the kids, that would be something,
That would. I think Chloe would like it a lot.
Yeah.
It would give her another option to play sports. She's really into volleyball now.
Oh, good.
But like I said, when I watch women's basketball, I love the fundamental aspect of it. The only thing that I'm missing is that cutthroat. Part. When I first saw the first woman in WNBA dunk the ball, that was exhilarating. I thought that was awesome. And I think that's a lot of times that's what guys are missing out on. We want that. They have women football sports. I mean, that's like physical, but they take it to the extreme to where they're like, they don't have clothes on.
Oh, the lingerie football.
Oh, you're talking about the lingerie
That's
football.
a whole other subject. We'll get to that in a
Is that what you're into, though?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I want it with pads.
Okay.
I want the whole 9 because even women boxing, I like women boxing. I think women boxing is awesome.
And the women MMA and all of that.
I think that is awesome.
But see, I think the issue is that there's a lot of men out there that think that these women aren't performing well, but they're not. I mean, they're like, well, they're not dunking.
That's exactly.
But guess what? Are they really watching? Because some do. There are a few women out there that do dunk.
Exactly.
But not only that, you were able to watch John Stockton not be able to dunk and just have mechanics. A lot of these girls have mechanics and they have natural talent. And that's what we're watching for. Also, their shoe game is ridiculous.
Yeah, their shoe game is. The sneakers are on fire. Like the sneakers are on fire now. You're a sneakerhead just like me, and so you would admire the sneakers at least for that.
But I mean, I think obvious, and then also they don't have the exposure. But this year they've gotten more exposure with ESPN's and picking some up Twitter's, picking up a little more. There's more local news showing them. I mean, it's all about exposure, but the market too. I mean, so our market's new. Other markets have had their team for, like Seattle's had their team for the 20-some years.
Right.
Yeah.
And they've won championships.
Even Sparks,
No, but they're still not getting paid.
They're not getting paid, and they're not getting enough fans to come out. And that's the thing I'm saying. That Sunday game that they had, that home game, it was less than 3,000 people there at Mandalay Bay Center.
So just FYI, next Thursday the 20th, it's lame beer Thursday. So all beers are $1, or there's $1 beer night on Thursday the 20th.
It's a throwback night.
So that's like a post-Father's Day celebration.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there.
And it's a 90s theme, so you get to wear your I'm wearing my Chicago Bulls 3-piece shirts.
Don't start. I got a plastic
Lakers?
tub in the garage right now with 20 jerseys. Don't start.
Come on, bring it. We're going to be looking for you at the game.
I'm coming.
You coming?
I'm bringing TT.
And bring Dad.
I'm going to bring Dad, too.
Yes.
Because
he has to throw back, too. We can be all Lakers. Yeah, we
can
be. Dad, you're invited to the $1 Lamb. I told him about it already. So he was like,
and for everybody out there, you guys, $1 beer night, lame beer, and it's also 90s. If you can't love 90s, like, get out your fanny pack and some leg warmers.
I told you I have my cross colors beanie still in my FUBU thing, but I'm gonna wear throwback Lakers. I got a throwback Lakers I can wear.
It's gonna be live.
It is.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It'll be great.
And I think that'll be the draw, too, to get people to come out more and support, especially the locals when these promotions come up and when these events come up. And shout out to the Aces because they had something for their season ticket holders last night at the Las Vegas Mini Grand Prix over there on Rainbow. And it looked like it was a good turnout for that. So shout out to them. That was good.
Yeah, but I'm always on social media, and I don't see stuff like that all the time.
Are you following
the Aces?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. And like social media, you actually have to follow and like and engage with those kind of,
because then it'll populate. You know how the algorithms work. The more you like it, it's,
or
you know
they
what I
have
mean?
to push it.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
It has to be a sponsor.
It has to.
See it. Otherwise,
absolutely.
You won't see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the lights. So they're 2 and 3, and I grin. I mean,
on the Aces, you mean?
The Aces.
Yeah, 2 and 3. 2 and 3. You said lights, but it's all
Aces,
good.
2 and 3.
And ninth in the league. Yeah.
There's 12 teams.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Here's the deal. Last year, we started off slow, and we kind of made that last little kick towards the playoffs at the very end. I just hope that they were done now. I hope like we've figured it out, and something's going to change come this weekend.
Yeah, I hope so. And I hope we can take our win back from the Liberty. They should not have lost that game.
And they shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
I mean, the squad that we have, I don't see why we're having a couple L's here and there. Yeah. I know it's early, and I know there's adjustments that need to be made. And I know that
teams new,
and people are trying to get gel and see what their position actually entails and what their duties are as far as that. Oh, we got a caller.
Uh-oh.
Hey. Girl Chat Sports.
Turn your volume down, please.
Hello? Maybe it's a...
Is Melissa there?
Kristen?
Zoe calling you.
Zoe's a softball player.
Oh, Zoe, hi.
And I told her I was going to be at her game.
Hi, I like your show.
Hey, Zoe. Zoe plays softball and is actually their team is good. Like, how old are you, Zoe?
I am 7.
7-year-old team.
Zoe.
Oh, wait.
Oh, she's turning 8?
Yeah. So they play every, I think, Saturday up near in Summerlin, and their team is good. So I told them I'm going to come out there, do some live broadcasts, and kind of, because it's a big thing too, softball. It's like I told you, we did the World Series. It kind of, I was watching the Huskies play the World Series, so it's fun to be able to watch and then know that there's kids out there that are watching us too. Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
Can you hear yourself?
No.
Zoe, do you have a favorite?
Hi.
Zoe, do you have a favorite team? Tell your mama to take you to the Aces game.
Yes, next Thursday. We'd love to meet Zoe.
Yeah.
Basketball game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. And I'm gonna come play in the pool soon. Okay.
When are you doing this broadcast of Zoe's?
I called you to show my love.
Aw, thanks, Zoe. When's your next game?
In the fall.
Okay.
In the fall? Okay.
So we'll do it again. We'll check it out.
Yeah, we should.
Thank you for calling, Zoe. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So cute.
See, this is what we got to do. We got to do it for the young ones out there, too.
We really do.
Here's the deal. I know, I've mentioned this 1,000 times. When I was young, I really didn't know. I mean, yes, I'm in my 40s, soon to be 41. I know.
Big number.
End of the month.
Right.
Feel free to send your gifts to care of Guerilla Cross Radio. What's the address here again, Quan?
Now, I see people all the time announcing their own birthday on social media with the Cash App tag now.
Really? That's so
like, you want to send me cash? Here's my cash.
While we're talking about it, this is my biggest pet peeve on the birthday thing. Your birthday is a day, not a week, not a month. I mean, it is a day.
I did celebrate 40 for like a whole month, but that was
a 3-day weekend for my 40th. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. But it's a day.
Yeah.
This month thing.
I'm not going to push it all now.
My birthday is every day because I'm, still here.
June 30th, everybody. June 30th.
Well, that's fine, but we're not throwing a party for you every day.
I need a party every day.
No, I can't afford it.
I get a mango party every Wednesday.
I can't afford it. We can't afford it. But we
and it's a good thing you don't
birthday.
cuss on your show anymore because the kids call in. The kids are listening.
Yeah, that's good.
I try.
Yeah.
No, but it is because, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't know that there would be professional sports for women. I mean, there really wasn't. There wasn't at all.
No.
Nor did I know that it would be okay to play football eventually. Or that it would be okay for me to play football.
And not the lingerie football. We're seeing women out there padded up that's actually playing.
Shout out
and
to
it's
the
integrated.
702 Gridiron
yes,
game.
Yes, the Gridiron game and 702.
Man,
Yes. Are you following them?
Of course
Follow them
not.
on Instagram.
Of course
Follow them on
not.
Instagram.
They're
Follow
like
them
a
on the
real
702 Gridiron game.
tackle
When you get a
football,
chance.
pads
Definitely.
and everything.
Pads and everything. Yep.
I think their
Peace.
season ends soon. I
Yeah.
haven't been out there. I apologize. We want to get out
Yeah.
there. So yeah, it's nice to know that, you know, especially in this day and age, that there are some things out there. So Kristen, if you're still watching, take little Zoe to the game on Thursday.
Yeah, we want everybody to come out to the game. Maybe we
It
should do
could be
like a
Thursday. It
little
could be this Friday. It could be,
Friday
you know,
game,
but
yeah.
school's out too.
Right. So summertime is here. And the tickets aren't bad, you guys, for those Aces games. They really aren't.
And you could have dinner at Mandalay Bay,
Right.
hang
Right.
out. I mean,
Right.
it could be a whole night.
It
I mean,
can.
if you're staying there, you could be at the river or the wave pool that they got there at Mandalay Bay Beach. I'm just saying, I'm giving you options. Make it a day. Make it a whole night.
Right. So we got a fight this weekend at MGM Grand.
Tell me about it.
Tyson Fury's back.
And it's at
'Cause he can't
MGM
get
this weekend.
Wilder.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a fight weekend this
It's a
weekend?
fight weekend this weekend. He's fighting Tom Schwartz. Schwartz. Did I say that right? Yes.
Tell
So
me
that
about
fight is MGM Grand Arena. Main fight starts, I believe, at 8:30, 11:30 Eastern time. So it's going to be a late fight. But see, Fury can't fight Deontay Wilder right now because Fury, who he's with, I believe, they couldn't get to some kind of contractual thing with Wilder's team. So their fight is not scheduled till 2020. So in the interim, he's fighting this young guy who's only 24 years old. So Fury is 27-0 with 19 KOs. And Schwartz is 24-0 with 16 KOs. So this kid is from Germany that he's fighting. I'm not going to place any bets. I'm not going to say, oh, Fury doesn't have this. Or I don't know. Did you see the fight with Andy Ruiz Jr.? Did you watch that? Did you put money on that at all?
Nah.
Yeah. Are you going to watch this one?
I'm gonna watch this one, but I think Fury is. I mean, he's met the opponent that he needs to meet.
With Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's going just for entertainment.
Just for entertainment. Exactly. So if you got time, it's a big weekend. We got the Aces game on Friday, and then we got the fight on Saturday. Come on down. Oh, we got another caller. Yes. Caller.
GirlChatSports.
Holla.
What's going on, ladies?
What's up? Who's this?
Take a wild guess.
Wow.
I can't guess. I really can't. Do you know? Is this
Sounds
Steve?
like Beard Gang.
Who?
The Beard Gang guy.
Who's the Beard Gang?
Cicero.
It's Jose V.
Jose!
I can't even.
Man,
Listen.
shout out to Jose. Happy Father's Day early to you,
Yes,
Jose, as
happy
well. I know
Father's
you're
Day.
a father as well. Happy Father's Day to you. What's up?
I appreciate it. And Brian, man, you sound great on the mic, man. They gotta have you in studio.
I know. I gotta bring my brother back. He's dope.
She's prepping me right now.
Yes.
So
No,
we'll
he
see
doesn't
about
need
it.
any prep.
training.
He's good.
Well, look, real quick, I wanted to talk about something you guys talked about. WNBA, the Aces.
Right.
We've been covering them since last year. I went to the first ever WNBA game as a kid in LA for the Sparks. And you know what? People need to start giving these women more respect. They need to start showing more respect and love to the league. These women need to start getting paid.
Yep.
And if you see what Liz Cambage has been doing and saying since she got to the Aces, some people don't like her attitude, but you know what? She's going to be the poster child for these people getting paid. She's going to be the one that's going to step up and show people, hey, you need to give me my money just like everyone else. Now, are they going to make the millions like the NBA players? Probably not.
No.
But we got to start paying them for sure.
Oh,
man.
But some
Absolutely.
could
You know what?
easily
It's
make a good
fun.
meal or
It's
two.
It's a fun atmosphere.
It is.
And it's a fun atmosphere. There's
And they
great
can
games,
ball.
man, and they're not even expensive.
And they can ball. It's not like we're
Exactly. They
watching
can
some
definitely
high school
ball.
scrimmage of amateurs. These are professional players that can ball.
And they would ball on any man out there that
Thank
wants to
you.
talk
I'm
all
just
this
about to
crap.
say that. I was just about to say that. I was
Yes.
just about to say that.
Half y'all in the group
Not
chats
only-
talk
not
about the
only
women's
that.
basketball. You ain't got nothing on these women.
They'll dunk on you all day.
Nothing.
You want to see dunks?
First
Yeah.
of all, y'all short anyway, but let's not even
Oh
start
my
there.
God, Melissa. I don't even know who's in the chat. Jose, big ups to you too, because you were down there at the Lights game with me as well this past Saturday. Had a great time.
Had the live feed with the electric company.
Yeah, with the
That was
electric
good.
company. Shout out to them as far as their tailgate. That looked like an awesome time. So we're gonna see how that pans out. And yeah, thanks for calling.
Jose, what's
So
the?
why didn't you?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No, go ahead.
No, what'd you say?
I said, why didn't you mention the supporter group that didn't show up too much that night?
Oh, I wasn't going to get into. I wasn't trying to be messy. You know, at Girl Chat Sports we say, at Girl Chat Sports we try to say a little neutral, try to stay positive. Neutral, shout out to La Fuerza. Hopefully they'll get it.
I'm just joking.
I know,
around.
but shout out to them because they're dads too. Happy Father's Day to La Fuerza as well. We'll see you Saturday. Let's hope, count on it. Because the thing of it is the fan support needs to be consistent. And I think they kind of realize that too. But hey, if it's not them, it's going to be us.
Put her on the spot.
And if it's not us, it's going to be Jose. And if it's not going to be Jose, it's going to be Quan or it's going to be my brother. But we'll be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
We consistently will be there. We're not giving up on our lights.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you,
I just want
Jose.
to say one more thing, and then I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to be out.
Go ahead.
Thank you for having me on for a few minutes as well. Once again, happy Father's Day to everybody. Ladies, great show. Continue, never stop. Love you guys. I'm out.
Thank you, Jose. Jose for Sudden Death, and congratulations on your show too.
Yes.
Yes, because he's doing
Follow
big things as well.
Sudden Death on all social media, Facebook at Sudden Death.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jose Volante.
Yes. The man Jose.
That was dope.
That was dope.
I just wish more people would, I could talk about the WNBA thing I talked about it when I was over this weekend and when I was in Texas. I had conversations about this because it's just something that burns inside of me about it. I don't know. I can't handle it, but.
We had this conversation, but we'll move on. Yeah. So let's get into the hard knocks that we were talking about. Then we'll get into NBA. Or do you want to talk about NBA playoffs right now and just be the bearer of the news?
No, go ahead.
So we talk about NBA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So we got Game 6 tomorrow. And it is, and if you're living under a rock, you know what happened in Game 5. You had to know what happened in Game 5.
KD
it was
came back,
the rupture that was heard around the world. Seen. And slow mode around the world. Because did you see it in slow motion? It was like catastrophic. Oh my gosh.
Well, I suffered the same thing.
You did.
So I know how I feel.
So do you think it actually got hurt? Was torn initially?
I think he injured it prior to this game. That's the reason why they was keeping him out so long.
Right.
Yeah, because he was out for 5 weeks, right?
Yeah, he was out for a while.
But they said it was a calf strain.
Nah,
so
they knew it. They knew what it was.
But so what people have been talking about is that really you can't really tell unless you were to actually for real just completely tear it. The only way that it'll come up in like MRIs and X-rays as far as.
No, you can actually tell by laying them on their stomach, raising their calf up, their leg up, and squeezing the calf. Because what happens is that the foot will move. Because it's a tendon. It's attached to the muscle. So once you squeeze it, it'll move. And they probably knew right off the back. That feeling is unmistakable.
Well, and they said that no matter what, he probably would have needed surgery. So if he wanted to get back out there, I mean, he was going to have surgery anyway. So, but it's unfortunate.
But it is unfortunate.
Because he came out and had like 11 points right off the bat.
We knew that was going to be the case. He was going to shoot daggers just to prove the point that he is KD. You know, and I think a lot of that was pressured on him a little bit with seeing how awesome, the awesome sauce that is of Cyborg out there, the Claw. I think he was seeing all that and was like, no. Let me show you who the MVP or who the man is. And he just decided to go out there and play. And play he did until that happened.
Until it did. And so today he posted on Instagram or Twitter both that he completed surgery, that it was a torn ACL, and he is going through the whole recovery process. Go ahead, Mo. I know you're burning to say it.
You guys, if I'm ever in the hospital, and this goes for you too, and you especially, because you like to selfie all day.
I'll put in a good filter on you.
No, nothing. I don't want any pictures.
Okay.
I don't want any pictures of me in the hospital.
All right.
That picture of KD, and it's a good marketing strat. It's a good tool, but it's such a guilt-wrenching picture. He looks so,
It just shows the human side.
It does, but it just was bad.
What if he was sitting there talking and laughing and giggling right beforehand, but he had wanted to make it more somber? No, show me a picture of your, you know how some athletes will just post that they're in the bed, you see the leg shot or whatever, like surgery was great. So they showed his whole, he laid up there like it was like your Uncle Pookie or something. Can you imagine how big that hospital bed is? Like how long it has to be for you?
Absolutely.
Did they do surgery on his hair too or not?
Ooh, come on.
No. I mean,
that's why I don't want hospital
he's waiting for
pictures
LeBron's people for that.
Yeah, I don't want any pictures of me in the hospital for that reason right there.
Note to self.
Note to self, please. If I'm at my worst, just show me.
Mo's going to have like one of those little bowls at the door, like drop your phone right here.
If I don't have a glam squad in the room to get me freshened up, if I know I have visitors and I can't put my own makeup on, there is no pictures whatsoever.
Don't worry, we'll just get one of those big faces for you at your bed. And we'll just put it
hey, that's perfect. That's what you had for Khalil for his graduation.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's
do that.
Hilarious. hilarious.
But it was just such a sad photo.
It was.
So we got Game 6 tomorrow.
Yes, and it's this is officially the last game in Oakland.
Yes, at the Oracle Arena. Who do you have?
Across the bay.
Who do you have for the series?
And Looney's out too, correct? I heard.
Pending, I believe.
Okay.
Pending, I believe. We'll know tomorrow for sure. But they're all broken and busted, man.
They're
hurting.
It's hurt.
But I can't count the Warriors out, though.
Will the last game at Oracle mean something? Will how the Raptors fans treated the KD injury? Remember when KD got hurt? All the Raptors were cheering. I mean, the Raptors fans were cheering to where it was like Kyle Lowry. They were all like, hang on.
Hey, calm down. And that was the lower bowl. I think upper. I don't think it was a majority of them. I'm not going to put it all on Canada.
No.
It was enough, though,
it was
to make a lot.
To make it everybody be like, why are you? That's mean. That's awful.
But here's the thing, and what you call it made a good point about this, that as human as we are, the fans don't look at players as their human side. They look at them as the commodity of being a player.
Had mentioned that.
Yeah, they just look at them as the racehorses that they are.
Like, here's I get if he goes down at first, you're like, yeah, all right, he's out. But then when you know that he's actually hurt, like, you need to just fall back.
You do, but do they do that in football at times? I feel like people cheer when some of the players get hurt in football. And
I don't feel like they do. I feel like they all stop for a second and then they cheer when they're able to get off the field. Like when they're getting off, they're like, okay, he's good, he's able to walk.
I think that's subjective. I think it's what we see.
Okay.
This was a huge
football
perception.
is totally different from basketball. When it's more brutal.
It is more brutal, but some people cheer on the brutality. And I think they make that transcend. Like that. I can't either personally but there are fans out. Thus the term fanatic. And people get to a point where they just go a whole nother level and don't see the human side of folks and see them being as
they're all ramped up.
Yeah, because they're ramped up and they're just like, I was there. I was at the TNM when Paul George had his injury. I remember that like yesterday. That was serious. And no one cheered on that.
It's gruesome.
It's gruesome because that was just gruesome. Yeah. And I think with him just falling like that and being as casual as KD was, the image didn't look like it was as severe for people to initially cheer, but you cheer but then stop. And like, that's not cool.
No, I think
that's not cool at all.
He was pre-injured, and that's the reason why it didn't look so bad, because it just injured it even more, and they had to go more in depth, and they found out it was really more serious than what it was. I think they already knew.
Yeah,
they took a chance. That's the reason why you had the general manager crying about it.
His guilt. Yeah, he's upset. He was, man.
It was like a pressure move.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was,
well, so think of this going into Game 6 then with their mental state.
Are they fighting harder? Or what are they doing?
Mentally feeling like they're broke down because of what happened to him? No. Who do you have for Game 6?
Game 6, I think can go anyway, because this is the one thing I believe in. I believe that.
Let the dogs out.
I know. Sorry. We got dogs working in the background.
The dog wants to
chime in on this.
Game 6? Okay, the dog says it's Game 6. But I believe that Golden State still has too many weapons that sit in the bench. Kawhi is only one person. He's only one person. And every game has always been really super close, even with KD in the game.
Like Lowry has to show up. He can't
He has to show up.
Van Fleet has to show up.
And you can't count Golden State out even in the third or fourth quarter, because I mean,
not even 5 minutes left.
Right.
I keep telling people, wait, it's not.
To me, the way I see it, I think you still have Curry, you have Green, you still have two people on the team. And Kawhi is by himself. It's only one.
And let me just segue one moment with Draymond Green. Please do not turn up. Please do not get verbal with these refs, because he gets suspended.
If he has one more tech, and he's done
for Game 7. We've seen how this plays out. So Draymond, I beg you,
please.
Babers, your mom.
Make the number 23 proud. Make the number 23 proud.
His mom on Twitter. I beg her. I'm gonna tweet his mom, Babers Green, and tell her, like, please tell your son.
Just chill.
Just chill. Just please.
One step back.
Don't let the boogie transfers of energy get to you too. Like, don't.
He's the real.
Don't. So you have Golden State for Game 6. Do you have them for the series?
Yes, I'm leaning towards Golden State for the series.
Okay.
Common sense is kicking in,
I just can't count the Warriors out either, personally. I really can't.
I think they're going to win on Game 6. I think it's dependent on who survives as far as injury-wise, or if anything else happens. I'm not sure about Game 7.
I'm
because clearly they can both win in each other's houses, so it's more so.
But you got to look at it like this: they come from what type of deficit? They got to win 3 games in a row.
Yeah, but they've done this before.
Cleveland did it to them.
Yeah.
They got to win 3 games in a row. But that was a different situation.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying in general, it's not impossible for
it's not
impossible,
but it's far and few.
Yeah.
But if a team's going to do it, it's going to be your 2-time defending back-to-back champion.
Right.
So I'm expecting to see somebody come off the bench and show out. That's what I'm expecting.
If Steve Kerr does the right adjustments like he should, because sometimes I don't know. I always something with him.
Uh-huh.
He played Steph too long. I think it was in game 4 or whatever, that 47-minute game, or that 47 minutes or something like that. He played him. That was ridiculous. 41 minutes.
What I think is
don't do that.
I feel like they're gonna win game 6, but Steph Curry, I mean, he had, I think, the one game where he had 40-some points.
Yeah.
Other than that, he didn't really have like a hot game. So I'm just kind of like, we know that him or Clay, someone's going to keep on. Someone's got to come big.
Andre will
and
come
they
big.
both may come big, and then for sure they're going to win. So I just feel like there's more in them that they haven't.
Well, if they box him out like they do the one play, the box out, maybe. Yeah. But you got Iguodala, Draymond, if he stays zen, Draymond. Boogie will get out there. You still got Bogut.
Yep.
Come in there and do some
and he's
stuff.
Been good.
And he, of course, play Bogut. Let him foul out. Don't, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But I got Dubs in 7. I'm still rolling with Warriors. This is West Coast over here.
I am. I'm not rolling with Raptors.
Yeah, we're not.
I mean, I'm a Bulls fan. I can't roll East Coast like that.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm still Sonics. KD's still a Sonic in my heart, so I'm always gonna roll with KD.
Yeah. Prayers to KD, man. This definitely sets a different segue into the trading and the free agency now.
Yeah.
And Kyrie is looking like, which they just announced that he didn't. I think he didn't.
He dropped his agent and he signed with Rock Nation.
Yep, he signed with Rock Nation, and he's not opting in with the Celtics. He decided that today too.
Yep.
So you think he's gonna be a Laker?
You know what? There was one game that I watched him and LeBron talk, and they both had their shirts up.
Yeah.
It was almost like it was like, I miss you. I miss you too. So it's a strong possibility because they're hurting right now. They need to spark.
Well, in the news all the day has been blowing up with the AD trade.
Yeah.
And then, that has been intensifying. I think Caesars now even has the Lakers at 5-1 odds to win a title. Just because they supposedly are like the place that's going to land AD.
Well, if they land AD, then they land Lionel Hollins possibly on the assistant coaching. Like they're trying to build, like even the administration is even trying to get strong to do that. That's going to be interesting.
We're going to see because they screwed up big time when they put it out there. They messed the whole dynamics of the team.
Was that, do you think that was David Griffin? Because that's what Rich Paul says in his latest article. If you guys haven't checked it out in SI, they got a interesting article with Rich Paul from Clutch Sports talking about that and the AD thing. And
my thing is everything comes from the top.
Yeah,
everything is ran by the boss first.
Do you think Magic was a mistake hire?
I think Magic was a mistake.
Yes, I agree. That's why
he tried coaching. He did the same thing, and I don't understand why he went in anyway. I don't get it.
He wasn't there either. That was a problem.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, and it's just it was just a bad thing.
It was a bad move.
So what about like Kyrie? I mean, where do you think he'll land? Do you think he'll end up going?
Or will he go to Brooklyn? Or I don't know. Because that KD whole thing was a build-up in the East Coast.
Well, now here's the deal.
I don't think KD was going to leave if he got hurt or not.
So is KD staying and going to get that 31-something mil or whatever for the next year, or is he going to try, or is someone going to pick him up and give him like the big deal, even though he's going to be sitting out for the whole year?
My thing is, why would you leave though? See, I think hurt or no hurt, I don't think he was going to leave at all.
I don't think he should.
I don't think he was going to leave, period. And I had said that last week.
Right.
He wasn't going to leave before the injury.
I hear you.
Yeah. I know. I was going to chime in, but he got the mangoes.
He was grabbing on that mic like
the mangoes got him. You know, man, the mangoes. Woo. Y'all go get you some.
Because he was going to leave, and I still think he leaves.
You think he still leaves?
Yeah.
But why?
Does he trust that medical staff that threw him back out there?
I don't think. Who says it wasn't partly his decision? Like, you know what?
It's everyone's decision.
Like, I'm screwed either which way. Let me just go out there and go for it.
You're not screwed if you don't play, because now you have time to heal all summer.
But he was still to get surgery either which way.
No, he wouldn't have.
He could have. We don't know. We don't know. We're not the people that were there.
He couldn't have went out there and played on it if it was already torn. You can't walk if it's already torn.
But it might have been damaged where he would still need surgery.
Ruptured. The thing about it is that I don't think it was the medical team's fault. I think KD really wanted to go out there and play. You know, he's being who he was. And they showed it. You know, he's doing all the exercises, little dance moves.
And could that have been pressure on Game 4 when they said there was heat in the locker room because they all thought he should have played? And so now he's like, oh, man, I can't let my teammates down.
Yeah.
He cares what people think about him.
Exactly.
And
He
that
does.
report
He's
comes
gonna
out, and
play.
then all of a sudden he's like, I'm back for game 5. And now he's out for a whole entire year because of it. So I don't know.
So you think out of
But he
spite
could
he'll
have
leave?
still been out for a whole year. You never know.
I doubt if he leaves.
I don't think he's going to leave. I didn't think he was going to leave beforehand. Why wouldn't you? Oh,
Hey,
you're
guess
going
what?
to a
He
Western-
would have left
you're gonna-
beforehand.
Plus, guess
You
what?
think?
You're gonna have a brand new house.
That's
to
what
play
I'm saying. Like,
in.
you're going to
brand
San
new
Listen,
house to play in.
you go
How
over to the
many
East Coast of
guys-
New York and go ringless. Like, I don't understand.
Well, and plus, some of the reasons why some of these areas or cities are so big with sports is because these players are being like dangled with, hey, look at this, come and play over here. We got all this stuff to play with. He's got a brand new stadium
yeah, and there's
in the city.
But he had a big three. He's been a part of a big three before. And they all play hero ball, and they don't have what
Exactly.
everybody wants to be that hero.
Exactly.
And they play selfish basketball. So you go to so you're going to go to New York?
No, I'm
and you're
saying
gonna play
him playing in Frisco. He's got a brand new stadium.
No, I'm saying my point of him going to
gotcha.
the East. Why
Right.
do that to do hero ball
wants to
again
live on
and
the East
compete
Coast
on
anyway?
who's going to play? You know what I mean? They're all ball dominant. Like, this Golden State team is not a ball dominant team.
They're a
Catch and
team.
shoot. They're a team. Catch and shoot. That's all we want. So why would you leave that?
I think
I
if he
don't know.
goes back east, he'll have more competition, and it'll just be a problem for him.
And I need Charles
But
Barkley.
don't you think he might want that challenge? Like, it's easy for them to win right now in Golden State. So he's already done it. He might want a challenge.
Nah.
He's not the
you
challenge
want
type.
rings?
That's
He's
the
not.
reason why he went to
Exactly.
Golden
He is.
State.
Right, right. You want rings, or you want to just be like, okay, I
Nah.
get this.
He should have did that when he was younger and went to a team that didn't have anything. But he chose to go to a team that already had something.
because he wanted.
Because he wanted the
He
rings.
wanted the rings.
Yeah, and now that he got it,
Is
He
Tom
might
Brady
wanna
gonna
go.
leave? Is Tom Brady gonna leave? He got rings. Why would he
I
leave?
mean, you're talking that doesn't even make sense to talk about Tom Brady and
But I'm
Kevin
just
Durant.
saying, with rings and
That's
winners,
that's two totally different people.
Well,
Though.
I'm saying that,
one's
but
a
we don't
winner.
know. KD may wanted the rings. Now he's getting them. So why stop?
What? That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Even
Yeah,
with like
because
that.
maybe
Different
he
kind of
wants the
players.
challenge
There's players
to
that
go
want to keep on
and play
getting
somewhere
paid,
else.
and there's players that want to actually win and have like something to kind of brag.
Like
about.
Julian Edelman and all these guys that play under Tom Brady, why would they leave if they're getting rings? It's just the same analogy with Steph Curry. Why would you want to leave a Steph Curry team when you know you're
And they
built
want
for
those
dynasty and
jackets.
getting
They want
rings?
those Hall of Fame jackets, and
That's
you
right.
can't just get Hall of Fame
Yeah.
jackets off money.
Right.
Kevin Durant already has Hall of Fame, already has rings. So maybe he wants a new challenge, going somewhere else, playing with other people. If him and Draymond really don't like each other like it showed all year, maybe he doesn't want to be there, and everyone has to get paid. Everyone can't get paid.
I think there's players on the team that low key don't like Draymond. It's just a part of the relationship. I don't think he's bothered by it because look who he played with. He played with Westbrook.
Right.
He was one of the worst.
Right. So that's I don't know.
We'll just ear tag this podcast, and we'll chime back into it. Come after.
And speaking
some
of
moves
Tom, I had to
made.
mention Tom Brady because I hate the Patriots anyway, but I had to mention the rings
Sorry,
because
Natalie.
that ring was so amazing that they
Wasn't
got.
it ter-
It was beautiful.
I
It
know,
was
I know Natalie's probably
beautiful.
blowing up the chat right now with pictures of it.
Oh my God, that ring was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It was
And when he posted on his Instagram all those rings on his finger, like how Bill Russell posts his picture with all his rings, who doesn't want to be Lord of the Rings? That's why I don't think Kevin Durant would leave.
I don't think he's going.
So
to
we've got we got a little more time left.
Okay.
So
So we're gonna get
let's
the NFL?
change a little bit to the NFL because
Yes.
there's some topics we want to address.
Right.
We'll get to why Mo, the Raider, has a brother who is a Cowboys fan in a second. But before we do that, let's talk about Hard Knocks.
Oh man, this drama is gonna be so.
So we all know that my second team now is the Browns, basically
Right.
because of last season and their pickups, obviously, in the last season because
Yeah.
they were on the Hard Knocks last year.
Mhm.
And just some of the trades they made in the offseason. I'm
Right.
excited for Odell Beckham. I mean, I'm really excited for them. But this year, of course, the Raiders have been announced as being the team for the Hard Knocks.
Yes.
And the series will start August 6th. If you're not familiar with the Hard Knocks, you got to watch HBO or have HBO Go. If you don't have HBO, call your cable provider now and try and get that discount for at least just the first 2 months because it's worth it, I think. I love it.
Let's just say I'm very excited about this because
The
I
drama.
think you're gonna see fights. And if you don't see players fight on this thing, then it's fake.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's
they're
totally
they're
fake.
just editing it wrong. They're probably editing it out.
No,
'Cause
no, no. They cannot edit it out when it comes to the Raiders.
You got Antonio Brown,
Vontez Burfict.
who both never liked each other.
No. So there's got to be a
Same
fight.
team.
And then Richie Incognito, who just got thrown into
And who
that.
doesn't not like him? I mean, we all don't, really.
They got to have a fight on here or it's not going to be real to me.
And John Gruden's going to have to play daddy. Like, no, you can't.
And then even the dynamic between John Gruden and Derek Carr, that drama dynamic needs to be shown. So they've got to bring it if they're going to do it.
I'm sure they've got to have some kind of mention about where they're playing.
Well, they talked about what the premise of this one is going to be. It's going to be the setup where they're going to be training in the same facility as the Rams.
Oh.
And they're setting up for that preseason game against the Rams, and they have that. So that's what they're going to be filming. That's what the insiders say.
Well, and I'm sure there'll be some discussion of Vegas. They might even take a couple shots of the stadium being built, which, of course, is going up pretty fast. I mean, it's there.
Like, honestly, I was hoping they would do the Hard Knocks for next season when they come to Vegas and do the thing. But this is fine because this is a setup for the drama.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for it. I think it's going to be very entertaining. August 6th. Can't wait.
August 6th.
We'll have to host a watch party.
We are. We're gonna. It's in the works.
It's in the works. Okay.
Gotta make a couple phone calls on that.
So my brothers, both of them, are season ticket holders. You know, I don't hate to put my younger brother out on blast because he probably doesn't want people to know because they might try to hit him up. But I know this one got season tickets, so I'm putting him on blast. But he is a Cowboys fan.
Well, when the preseason comes and the Seahawks are here, just let you know if you want to get rid of a couple, I could take those too. We play the Raiders every preseason.
You plan to go to every game on this, or?
No. Give me a break. What is that, 20, 26 Cowboys will be here?
But you got the... So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go to the game.
Okay.
I'm going to experience it.
Okay.
You know.
Ain't going to be no tailgating because there's no room.
Right, because there's no parking or nothing.
Right.
That's a problem.
You know.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me.
But you being this Cowboys fan, and I got to say, you guys are the most obnoxious fans I've ever met next to the Seahawks fans to a certain degree. Sorry, Mel. Wow. You guys want to, I mean, they are. Some of them are. I'm not saying you're obnoxious. I just said some of the fans out of that Seattle they get to be a little obnoxious. They need to simmer down. But you guys really are on some obnoxious stuff because your owner is just like our previous owner, if not the owner that we had.
They were best friends.
I know. And some of your fan base don't believe that. I get in debates all the time with Cowboy fans. They're like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. I'm like, yes, he is.
Why do you think the Raiders are here?
Because of Jerry Jones. I already knew.
Yeah.
He voted in it. I know. He's the biggest influencer in NFL.
He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Well,
he's going to make money off of this, too. I get that. But I'm just saying, no matter what. But you being a Cowboys fan, still.
Listen, you're forgetting my native roots. I'm a city boy from Las Vegas, Nevada. We all about winners. That's just how it is. Every team that I've watched on TV, the Cowboys were the one that stood out the most. And as a kid, and Tony Dorsett was one of my favorites. You know, just like my son, he's a OKC fan. He loves OKC.
Which one?
Creed.
Oh.
And that's the only reason why he loves him, because of Durant.
Now, who is he in football, though? Because I know.
He likes the Seahawks.
I knew
Me and him can go to the game together.
I knew it. Because I was telling Mel in the back, I said, I think one of my nephews is a Seahawks fan. I think one of my other nephews is an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
So how does that hurt?
That hurts bad. It's like, you know, you're my kid. I want to choke you right now, but I'm going to leave you alone.
So what made them kind of go away from the family?
The same
as you. Somebody caught their eye, some team.
You know what it was is that just like you guys feel about the Cowboys and being obnoxious, they felt the same way. They was like, oh, the Cowboys suck. They listen to everybody else, so they picked their own heroes.
I get the era that you were in liking the Cowboys. I get that. The same with me with loving the Raiders during Bo Jackson and Howie Long and Marcus Allen days and all of that. But still now as they have evolved into this team, and you watched last season and how they played, and your quarterback.
We still got Jerry Jones. That's all.
Exactly.
Every fan will tell you we still have Jerry Jones. I don't care if you take Tom Brady and put him on there. We still have Jerry. And that's the problem.
But some of them are not admitting to that problem. Some of them are not admitting to that problem. You've got a lot of delusion out there.
I'm not one of them.
I know you're not. You're more of a logistic kind of logical fan.
Not one of them.
And I'm the same with the Raiders. I'm not going to be this delusional fan and say, oh, we're going to win 12 games.
So, being obviously Raiders are Mo's team.
Right.
But with you being born, raised out here in Vegas.
Of course.
Are you going to be rooting for them when they're not around the Cowboys? I mean, it's because now that they're in your home. Okay.
I am going to root 110% for the Raiders.
Are you getting
silver?
Yeah.
You ready?
That's not a Raiders.
I know, but it's the colors.
It's a Las Vegas hat. New era hat.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to root for them. Especially if it says Las Vegas Raiders. It's my city. I love it.
Okay, good. That's good to know. Okay. You'll support them. Maybe you should support the WNBA too.
Ooh. Yeah, he's definitely going to do that. Shout
Don't
out to
worry.
the dads. We love our Brian.
Next time, watch.
Yeah.
Be completely informed. All the way informed.
Are you going to watch the Hard Knocks at least?
Yeah, yeah.
So, what was it out of the Hard Knocks of all the players that played? How many teams went to the playoffs after the Hard Knocks? Was it 4 teams in the Hard Knocks series? I think it was.
Well, that's why they always. I mean, they have to choose like the bottom tier.
Right.
And I think there's like the bottom 4 especially. They can't say no. Like they have to.
Yeah.
If they get chosen, they have to do it.
Oh, okay.
There's no option. But the Raiders, it was crazy that the Raiders this year have like what? Like I think that's the second most or the longest amount of miles they have to travel for the entire season.
Oh, yes, they do. I mean, we're going
they're
over the
in
pond.
London. Aren't you in Mexico too?
Yes. It's crazy. The schedule is ridiculous. And they just changed to the Mexico one. That wasn't even on the books.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I can't.
But I can't wait. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be, hopefully it's not anticlimactic or I'm going to be really mad.
Yeah. Well, just an update on the game because I'm sure most people are watching that too. The hockey game. It's still 2-0 and we're in the third period. So.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty
Blues
interesting that I know those
Stanley
Boston
Cup
fans are really like, what the heck is going on here?
So Stanley Cup might be coming to St. Louis.
Lube, it's going to be a first ever.
Right. And they deserve it.
The city deserves it.
Yeah. The city does.
I'm still amazed that they had the worst record in the whole league on January 3rd.
Wow. Yeah. And came
And
back
now they're
on
going
top.
to win. That's crazy.
That almost reminds me of like baseball.
Like my Mariners.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
The opposite.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
But my Dodgers, on the other
they
hand.
did great for the first like 2 weeks.
My Dodgers, on the other hand,
We'll have to have
are awesome
baseball
sauce. But we do. But they're losing to the Angels badly. And that just proves my theory on how well Mike Trout is just the guy.
Yeah.
Because when the Dodgers took on Philly with the high-priced Bryce Harper, we smoked them.
Yep.
And the Dodgers passed on Bryce. So we knew what we were doing.
It's been a great show.
It has. I've had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Had a wonderful time.
Again, a shout out to all the fathers out
Yes.
there. Special shout out to my daddy up above.
Yes.
Yes.
Angel dads.
Angel
Shout out to
dads.
those that have an angel dad. Shout out to the people that are dads and our listeners. Zach from
Stepdads, grandparents,
any
actors,
father
dads, anything.
Yes.
Uncles, all that. We
Uncles, all of
appreciate
that.
you. Please stay in the kids' lives and support them for all that you can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I know we don't have his handle up, so I don't want to say where he can't find you. So
No, we just put
stay
him
out
as
his
a
DMs.
diehard Cowboy
Stay out his
fan.
DMs.
Yes. We were just saying diehard Cowboys fan.
That's right.
But make sure you guys out there, make sure you share the podcast. Make sure you share this live feed on Facebook. And make sure that you're on and subscribing to us on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Google Play.
YouTube.
For all those Droid users out there.
And Guerilla Cross. Shout out to
Yes,
Guerilla Cross.
Guerilla Cross.
And
Shout
then
out to
on
Juan.
Saturdays, we are also the affiliate of Anointed Radio. Shout out to Pastor Jay.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day to
Yes.
you too as well.
And Deaf Sports.
Yep. And Deaf Sports, Marco and his team. Happy Father's Day, Marco.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, and we outro, huh?
We out.
We
Thanks,
out.
guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.